What's up, people? Tech here, bringing another reaction video to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 9, Small Fry and Reverse Retribution, if I'm saying that right. But, so, I was about to watch the 4th episode, the Zone 100, go off topic of this. The 4th episode ended up being in Japanese. So, obviously I'm more about the dub, not the sub. Like, there was one anime I watched in sub, but else than that, it's mostly about the dub with me. So, unfortunately, I was like, well, let's go to Jujutsu Kaisen until the 4th episode of that anime comes dub. But, I'm not even in this anime. Let me go into it all the way. Well, let's see what happens after what happened last episode.
Hey guys, this creep was totally staring at my boobs.
Take that!
Okay. I think this girl sounds already like somebody that likes to cause problems.
She does have a huge rack, so her boobs bounce when she runs.
If I had a button I could push that would make everyone I hate die, I probably wouldn't push it.
Gross.
But
Shut up, you guys.
if there was a button that would make everyone who hated me die,
These guys look like fucking creeps. Anyways,
I'd
they look
push
like
it
the
without
elf creep.
hesitation.
So she's a whore.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Huh?
One adult ticket, please, for Human Earthworm 3.
That'll be 1,800 yen.
Oh, here.
Is 1,800 yen and dollars is $18?
Show starts in 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
You see, I served as a doctor for many years. Turned out he has 50,000 on it. For real? Typical middle school brat.
This sucks.
Where does
High school kids shouldn't skip school and watch movies.
Oh, man.
Not that I should talk.
And that's when I realized it. The shape of
This seriously sucks.
today's your
I can't hear the movie at all.
Screw that.
There are always people like these jerks, even if they vary to some degree.
So, you were looking at her boobs.
I was not.
Oh, so then you're saying Tsubasa's lying to us.
He was definitely looking at them.
Dude, you are really asking for it.
Oh, hey, I just found a half-off coupon.
Yeah? To where?
What's that guy gonna do?
Teach him a lesson
He
first.
surely sees it going on, right?
Shit. The girl's just using me to see where she stands with these guys. And she's getting off on it.
So you were looking then.
Damn it. I'll tell her. I'll tell her. I'll tell her. I'll tell her. You're not anywhere near as hot as you think you are, Tsubasa. And these three all know that too. The only reason they're here fawning over you is because they're hoping you'll let them bang you.
And now at last
Yep,
to create
pretty
a
much.
perfect human being. She's not gonna let us bang her. Sounds like she doesn't even want to hang
Stop
out.
talking.
Dude, it's her.
Turn your damn phone off.
Hello?
Oh. That was weird.
Hey, what's up?
That guy came
You
out of
three
nowhere.
guys
Yeah, so?
ought to learn some manners.
There's nothing to worry about. Everything went quite well. This is all for the creation
Huh?
of the perfect human being.
The hell?
That person I saw just now. No. A person couldn't do that. And if they could, would they really be human?
Yeah, no. And that's where you just don't mess with that. You
What
just
if I
stay away.
am the one who did it? Are you going to condemn me now? Were those three special to you? Were they your friends?
Here you go. I've got some tasty lunch for you. Oh, that's harsh, man.
Aw, poor guy. He's all crying now.
Okay.
So, can I do that too?
He's getting. So he's asking him about the thing he did to those 3 guys, if he can learn to do it. Speaking of when that guy was like telling, like when he saw those guys from just like turn off your phone, blah, all that shit. It was like he got so frustrated, he summoned that guy there, and all of a sudden that guy's like, "Oh, you guys should learn some manners. Let me teach you some manners," and does all that. It's like he was summoned there to do it by that kid.
I don't know any more than you do so far. But you saw the stiffs, didn't you? They were something else. No ordinary human being could do that.
No. You see that in a theater, you just walk away and be like,
Pretend you never saw it.
aliens?
Make it to retirement in this
Did
town,
this.
boy.
Can you see it? This is the residual taint of cursed energy.
No, I don't see anything.
Holy cow.
That's because you're not trying to see it. We typically see curses as if it's perfectly natural to. When a curse technique is used, it leaves traces behind. That's what residuals are. The residuals are much fainter than cursed spirits.
So this is what he's seeing, but he doesn't see it. Oh, okay.
Oh, I can see them.
Of course.
Oh, the footprints.
A good sorcerer can sense them even before seeing them.
Couldn't you, give me a little more praise or something?
Right?
Don't praise or disparage anyone. I adhere to facts and judge on that basis.
Okay.
That's who I am.
Alright.
There was a time when
Good
I
job.
mistakenly believed society worked the same way. But enough about that. Let's follow them.
Yeah, all out.
No. Moderate effort is all that's required here. Now let's go.
Me and this guy are just not clicking. It's like I can't get anything right.
I won't be able to lead you this time. But don't worry about it, kid, because I've called in an old friend you can trust. This is Kento Nanami, suit-turned-sorcerer.
Please don't ever call me that.
Plenty of jujutsu sorcerers are oddballs, but since Kento here once worked for a corporation, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Oh, he's a first-grade sorcerer, too.
I doubt anyone would appreciate an introduction like that.
Why do so many of these people wear glasses and stuff to hide their eyes? A company man? Why didn't you want to become a jujutsu sorcerer from the start?
We should greet each other first. Nice to meet you, Itadori.
Oh, yes. Nice to meet you too.
I went to your school too, and there I learned one thing. Jujutsu sorcerers suck!
Huh?
Damn.
Then I went to
That's
work
fucked
for a
up.
typical company and learned something there too. That having to work for a living sucks.
Really?
So both
Okay.
suck equally, then I'll go with the one I like better. The fact is, that's the only reason I came back.
That's dark.
Right. Now, Itadori, you should understand that I'm not at all the same mindset as Gojo here. I do trust him and have great faith in his powers and abilities.
But I have no respect for him.
I may hate the way higher-ups do things, but I still
Okay.
believe in rules and regulations.
So your guys' relationship in a sense is weird then.
The point is, I don't recognize you as a sorcerer either.
Because he's new.
But even if you are just a vessel for the time bomb we know as Sukuna, I'm hoping you can prove yourself to be useful.
Lately, I've been forced to realize how weak and useless I am. But I'll become strong. I have to get strong, or I won't be able to choose how I die. And I'm certain I can win your respect. But you'll see in time.
Go sell that to the higher-ups, not to me.
You're right.
Damn.
Because frankly, I don't give a damn.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, for real.
So, there wasn't anything weird on the surveillance cameras, right?
Right. There was only one young man aside from the victims.
Then it was a cursed spirit?
Well, most likely. There's a small chance the young man could be the killer, but we can leave him to the police to identify as... No, stop.
What the hell?
Let me take care of this one.
Okay.
Let's see if you can
Weird.
handle the one over there.
Good detergent.
If you decide
What?
to get over your head,
I don't even know what that one said. The last one's a
Why do you think
lunchbox.
so
I don't know
little
what
of
this
me?
one just
Give me
said.
a chance.
It's not about whether I'm underestimating you or not. I'm the adult here, and you're still a child.
Okay.
I have a duty to prioritize your life over my own.
I'd rather you underestimate me than treat me like a kid.
You faced several life or death situations, but that does
Oh, yeah.
not make you an adult. Realizing your hair is falling out on your pillow. Realizing
Ew.
your favorite bread is
Looks like a
disappearing
humanoid
in the
dog
store.
type thing.
The accumulation of those little moments of despair in life is what makes a person an adult.
Okay.
My curse technique allows me to forcibly create a weak point I can exploit on any opponent. 7 to 3. Striking the point at that ratio when you draw a line along the target's length causes a critical hit. That allows me to deal a fair amount of damage, even to those ranked higher than me. And if their cursed energy is weak, I can slice them in two, even with a blunt blade. Are you listening, Itadori?
Huh? You were talking to me? Should you
Sorry, I barely
reveal
woke up.
something like that to the
So that's why
enemy?
I'm yawning a
It's
little
no
bit. I don't know.
problem to reveal a technique
Wasn't
like
yawning
that to an
earlier.
opponent. In fact, it can even work to your advantage if it was
I want to focus on the curse. It feels like I should be listening to him.
There is merit to it. Revealing one's hand is a gambling tactic that increases the effectiveness of one's technique.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Isn't the curse still alive technically? Since it only cut off his arms and legs?
Oh man. Not only is the blade he used completely wrapped, but he used the back of it to slice right through that thing.
Behind you, Itadori.
Thank God that didn't fall. That would
I
have
don't like you
annoyed
turning
me.
your back on your opponent.
You're the one who keeps distracting me here.
Your cursed energy comes up a little slow, huh?
So what's that mean?
Your cursed energy can't keep up with your explosive power. You're still not good at collecting your cursed energy, so it lags behind. But in effect, that creates an irregular energy flow. The moment after your fist impacts, your cursed energy slams in. So you're creating 2 impacts with every strike.
Alright. Damn.
Divergent fist.
So sick!
It's not a skill many sorcerers have. This weapon will serve you well.
Is his raw strength superhuman? His initial blow has very little cursed energy to it, but it reaches 120% of an average sorcerer's power. Then the real blow of cursed energy flows in. It must be unimaginably unpleasant for those struck by it. He has room to grow, too. If he can learn to imbue 100% of his cursed energy into 100% of his martial arts. Now I see why Gojo brought him to me. Hmm? Oh, pardon me. I'll end you now. Huh? Itadori, wait! Don't finish it off yet. Have a look at this. It's a picture I took of my opponent.
But I thought curses didn't show up in photographs.
please listen to me, calmly. These creatures that we've been fighting?
They're human. Well, I guess I ought to call them former humans. They're similar to the three from the theater.
The structure of their bodies was forcibly altered by a cursed technique.
If that was all, I would have noticed from the start. The two we just fought were more than just altered. They were full of cursed energy like cursed spirits are.
You'll have to ask the culprit to explain his cursed technique to you.
The hell?
Though there is evidence their brainstems have been tampered with, most likely to create confusion and impaired consciousness.
If they can tamper with the brain, it might be possible for them to modify someone to be able to use cursed energy. The relationship between the brain and cursed energy is still a black box to us. Oh, wait, is Itadori listening?
Yeah, I'm here.
I think it's important you understand this much. These guys died from the shock of what happened to their bodies. So you didn't kill them.
Don't get the wrong idea about that.
Thanks. That's easy to say. The weight of those two deaths still feels pretty heavy. Whatever this thing is we're after, it disgusts me to the core.
This boy can get sincerely angry on behalf of others. Most likely those residuals were a bluff, left purposely to lure us in. Our foe is quite skilled. It looks like this will take more than moderate effort. So let's go all out.
Yeah. There are cursed spirits known as special grade potential apparitions. Cursed spirits are a collection of the cursed energy emitted by humans. Whether it exists or not, a shared image of fear makes it easy
Hanging out in the
for
sewer,
a powerful
in a
curse
sense.
to manifest.
So what's an example of a shared image of fear? You mean like monsters and scary ghost stories?
Yes, like toilet-bound Hanako, the
Okay.
nine-tailed fox, and so on. Jujutsu sorcerers label them special grade potential
Nine-tailed
apparitions
fox.
and keep watch for them. And the
Naruto.
fact that they often categorize powerful, unidentified curses as potential apparitions, it makes it feel like that's all they're focused on. But people constantly fear other things too, not just those old fairy tales.
Like earthquakes?
I love how stress-free it can be talking to you.
I don't think he's going off of something like that, but
Don't really.
somewhat close, I guess. Imagine hearing that.
The ocean, the forests, the earth, they fear all of them. Because the cursed energy directed towards those is far too vast, they gained wisdom before they took shape, and they've remained in hiding up until now.
So that means these guys turned into these things, but they still had the intelligence of what they were before.
Tell me, Mahito, what kind of a curse are you?
For real.
Human. I'm a curse that was born from the hatred and fear that people hold deep inside toward others.
I've organized the reports concerning recent residuals,
Okay.
unnatural deaths, and disappearances. This should narrow down the culprit's hideout to some extent.
Oh yeah! Are we storming in?
No,
Oh.
as I said, it's only to some extent. While I continue investigating this matter, I'd like you to handle a different task. This is the
Find
boy
this
who is
kid?
at the theater, Junpei Yoshino. We've just determined that he goes to the same high school as the three victims. Based on his actions and the way he carries himself in the surveillance footage, I believe it's unlikely that he is a curse user. However,
Out of that
he's
foot,
related
okay.
to the victims in some way that changes things.
Curse user?
Our term for an evil jujutsu sorcerer. I've entrusted the process to Ijichi here, and I'd like the two of you to investigate Junpei together.
Come to think of it, you're the only assistant we have, as far as I know.
Well, I am the only one of the assistants who knows that you're still alive. So here I am.
Alright, that makes sense. Let's go!
You don't just know the location to some extent, do you? You know it exactly.
Of course, if the culprit had wanted to, he could have left the scene without leaving behind any residuals at all. It would seem we're being lured in once again. Weighing the risk of storming in alone versus taking Itadori along, I simply made the safest choice. He is, after all, still a child.
Oh!
Facts.
Hey, teacher!
It's a Dory.
Forgot to tell you. You be careful.
Itadori. I'm not a teacher, so please don't call me that.
So Kento dude!
I will slap you.
Okay.
There he is.
Huh, where's his uniform?
It looks like he hasn't been attending school for some time.
How can you tell? Oh yeah, because his uniform.
We'll get out and walk.
But that doesn't mean he could change clothes and then left.
Let's go.
Watch it not be him though. That's... What the hell? That's the end of it? That was the end? That's weird. Those little things are weird. My guess is those things are going to be used in a way to, like, figure out if he's a curse of some kind or a sorcerer or whatever. For all we know. But looked like a bug. I thought that was a damn bug. That was weird. Watch it not even be him, and they use it on a normal person by accident of something that could possibly kill that person. That would suck. But I guess we're gonna have to see what happens next episode. Peace. See people next time. And that happened.